Welcome to the Year 3 2022 Meet the Teacher presentation. My name is Miss Condi and I supervise Year 3 and teach 3C. This video will give you the chance to meet the whole Year 3 teaching team and outlines important information relevant to Year 3 in 2022. Each Year 3 teacher will take it in turns presenting information, and you will see a photo of who is speaking at the bottom of each slide. The topics we will be covering in this video are getting to know the teachers, communication and organisation, behaviour and expectations in Year 3, the Epping West learner qualities and how they are embedded into our teaching, student engagement and learning team, which includes English as an additional language or dialect and learning support, Year 3 homework system and expectations, technology and bring your own device information, NAPLAN, and student wellbeing. First, I would like to introduce you to our Year 3 teaching team. Myself, Miss Condi, teaching 3C, Miss Galuzzo, who teaches 3G, Mrs. Hogarth, who teaches 3H, Miss Henderson, who teaches 34H, Miss Liang, who teaches 3L, Mrs. Mendes and Miss DeLay, who teach 3M, and Mrs. Raska, who teaches 3R. We also work in close partnership with these additional teachers. Mrs. Ingham, who is our EALD teacher, Miss Zan, who is our learning and support teacher, Mrs. Chuk, who takes our Year 3 for library lessons, and Miss Chin, who teaches both music and ICT.
Hi, I'm Miss Henderson and I am teaching 3-4H this year. School begins at 9:10 and finishes at 3:10. Children should be dropped to school no earlier than 8:40, as there is no teacher supervision until that time. If your child is late to school and arrives after 9:20 a.m, you need to take them to the office and sign them in. An adult needs to be present with them. Please ensure that if you are coming into the school for any reason, you sign in using the QR code and go straight to the school office. If your child is sick, please send a note with them to give to the class teacher and they will return, or when they return to school within 48 hours. Alternatively, you can explain the absence using the parent portal. You will receive information from the school through the school newsletter and School Bites, which will be sent to you as an email. When it comes to organisation, your child needs to ensure they come to school every day ready to learn by having all of the required items and materials. Please make sure that all of your child's belongings are labelled with their name and class. If there is any reason you need to speak to your child's teacher or would like to meet with them, please send a note with your child and we will be in touch with you.
Good afternoon, Christina Hogarth here. I teach 3H. Now that your child is in Year 3, we expect them to have a pretty good idea and knowledge and understanding of our school and classroom rules. These rules all centre around being safe, being respectful, being kind and caring, and being responsible. Our school rules, you will soon have a playground agreement sent home. Please go through this together with your child to ensure that you both understand the playground rules. You will then both need to sign this agreement to show that your understanding and commitment, and the note needs to be returned to school. This set of rules is the same as in previous years, so children should be very familiar with these playground rules. Each classroom has also discussed and decided on my job, your job, roles for teachers and students within the classroom learning spaces. Children have been actively involved in deciding how appropriate class behaviour should look to ensure we are all able to learn at our best. Year 3 teachers really appreciate how well students are assisting in keeping our classes COVID safe by following good hygiene routines such as hand washing and sanitising, wearing masks and helping with wiping down of our desks. You may hear teachers talk about zones of regulation and choice theory. These are methods of thinking and tools that can assist students to recognise and respond appropriately to their behaviour. Please ask your child about the zones of regulation and what tools they can use to get back into the green zone. Parents, we ask that you encourage your child to build up their skills of independence. It is the responsibility of children to be prepared and ready for their own learning each day. This includes having their iPad ready and charged, pencils in their pencil case and handing notes into their teacher.
Hello, my name is Heather Rasker. Looking at the slide with our learner qualities, I believe that developing these learner qualities will enable our students to be successful in their future careers and life. Knowledge is changing so quickly that just learning facts is not enough. In a previous career, my IT company recruited graduates who could work well in teams, so collaborative, be curious, ask questions, and think outside the box to come up with innovative solutions for our clients. In a team environment, organisations expect staff to be able to work together, to be flexible, and to cope with change. Learning to be resilient and persistent is really important in a rapidly changing work environment and to cope with the fast pace of society. Caring for others is also important to develop empathy and a key quality for life. Learning to use the iPads in creative ways and for project work provides many opportunities to develop these learner qualities. A key part of our learning programs is to support students to develop the skills to be a creative learner. This often means taking a risk and just trying out things, sharing ideas and learning to work with other people towards a goal.
Hi there, Naomi Zan speaking. The Student Engagement Learning Team has been newly formed at Epping West to join together learning and support and English as an additional language or dialect. We support the students of Year 3 and work collaboratively with the classroom teachers to specifically meet the individual needs of the child.
Hello, my name is Janelle Ingham and I am the EALD teacher for Year 3 and Year 4. EALD is English as an additional language or dialect and refers to students who speak a language other than English as their first language. I work with EALD students to develop their English language skills and provide intensive English language support to students who have recently arrived from overseas or those who require further English support. I will be working closely with many of the Year 3 and 4 classroom teachers and will teach English writing, vocabulary and grammar skills. I can also assist parents by arranging for an interpreter to attend parent-teacher meetings, either over the phone or at school. Please let your child's class teacher know a few days in advance if you would like to use this service. Thank you.
Naomi Zan again. The school learning and support team plays a key role in ensuring that the specific needs of students with additional learning and support needs are met. It is a team approach that involves the classroom teacher, parents and students in the development of successful, happy children. If you have any concerns, your first point of contact is with the classroom teacher. We look forward to working with you throughout the year.
Hi, my name is Miss Liang and I'm the classroom teacher for 3L. I will be speaking about our Community Liaison Officer, Erin Yong. Erin Yong works at Epping West Public School every single Wednesday. Her role is to strengthen the communication between families and school. She works with local organisations to provide support services and training for our school community to achieve positive and respectful relationships. One of these courses is the Tuning Into Kids and Tuning Into Teens. These are training focusing on emotional coaching for parents with kids who are under 10 years old and pre-teen and teen stages. We have held this at Epping West Public School for a few years. It is very helpful for families. Courses are run by facilitators from non-profit organisations such as Relationship Australia and New South Wales Australia. We will be running them in Term 2 and Term 3 in languages such as English, Korean and Mandarin. Erin also works with our Community Language Network group, a group consisting of parent and carer volunteers from diverse multicultural backgrounds. They also speak multiple different languages. Erin will support our families by connecting our communities together, assisting in translations and help welcoming new families into our community. They also participate in school events, such as our skip orientation, our tea and tissue day. Everyone is welcome to join. Please do not hesitate to email the school if you have any questions for Erin. It is so exciting that Epping West Public School is a bring your own device technology school. BYOD is an educational approach allowing students to bring their own devices to school. Its aim is to enhance student learning experiences with technology. At Epping West, BYOD runs from years 3 all the way to year 6. ICT skills are a part of our Australian teaching curriculum. Technology and ICT are a 21st century skill. At Epping West, we are focused on preparing students for success by providing them with the skills necessary to step into the world that awaits them to become lifelong learners and participate successfully in a global society. We also value and empathize teaching children how to be cyber safe at school and at home. All students would have read, understood, and signed their BYOD contract that clearly states the rules and expectations our school has with using iPads. Any student who breaches this will have their iPads taken away and for parents to be informed. During school hours, your children are expected to switch off and disable any chat and messaging apps, disable screen time on all educational apps, and turn off their smartwatches and alarms. When they are back at home, you may choose to turn on these settings to your discretion. If you have any concerns or questions about iPads, please refer to our BYOD handout in our school website.
Hi, Maria Galuzzo speaking. The homework program is a valuable part of schooling. It bridges the gap between learning at school and learning at home. Homework tasks allow for practicing, consolidating, and extending concepts and skills taught in class. In addition, homework provides students with training in organising their time, developing responsibility and self-discipline, and using information resources. In other words, as lower primary students, they begin to establish efficient personal work habits and skills. The homework tasks include reading widely, both fiction and non-fiction, language and literacy activities, mathematics, activities related to the key learning areas such as science and history. The majority of the learning tasks are designed for the students to complete independently. If your child has any questions or concerns about the homework, please encourage him or her to speak to their class teacher about it.
Miss Condi again. NAPLAN stands for National Assessment Program for Literacy and Numeracy, and all primary school students take part in NAPLAN in Year 3 and Year 5. The test provides parents and schools with an understanding of how individual students are performing at the time of the tests. NAPLAN tests are just one aspect of each school's assessment and reporting process and do not replace the extensive, ongoing, formal and informal assessments made by teachers about each student's performance. NAPLAN consists of 4 tests: language conventions, reading, writing, and numeracy. It is administered online except for the writing, which is a pencil and paper test. NAPLAN will take place in Term 2 between the 10th and 20th of May. Further information will be sent out closer to the dates.
Hi, this is Heather Rasker again. Just want to let you know about our upcoming excursions this year. In Term 1, you will be getting a note soon. We are going to Mugamara Nature Reserve, which is part of a national park north of Sydney. This is a field trip to discover how Australia's original inhabitants, the Aboriginals, lived. And we go on a bushwalk to see native plants and Aboriginal sites. In Term 2, we do a walk to Ray Park to explore the habitat of local native birds and other animals if we're lucky to see them. We also observe and explore the Habitat Havens bush regeneration projects in Ray Park. Also in Term 2, we have a new excursion and we're very excited, which will be to visit the Maritime Museum. where we will explore how early navigators came to Australia and the living conditions on board the ships.
This is Benita Mendes, the Year 3M teacher speaking. Now, your child's well-being and happiness are of great importance during the primary years of education. As parents and teachers, we need to be aware that happy kids are better learners. Children need to have their basic needs satisfied before they can achieve their best work academically in English and maths and science. Now, the basic needs include, firstly, having plenty of exercise and sport so they build up good, strong bodies, because a healthy body equals a healthy mind. Team sport teaches so many life skills besides building strong bodies. Team sports develops good values, cooperation, resilience, commitment, and acceptance. Your child plays team sports in school, and it's worthwhile to join a team sport outside of school too. Secondly, following on from that, exercise promotes good quality sleep. Children in this age need 10 to 11 hours of sleep each and every night. If they are happy and exhausted from exercise, they will sleep well. A child with a crowded, busy mind that has not had the chance to relax does not sleep well, or think well, or learn successfully. Thirdly, all children need good friends, and they need to know how to be a good friend themselves. Children with good friends cope better with daily problems and challenges and stress. Good friends are basic to the happiness of all children. Consider promoting friendship time outside of school. Your child is supported at school with building social skills through the personal development program and in the classroom by their teachers. Another essential need is to give your child free time at home when they actually choose what they do. Time to read for relaxation, or time to draw for fun, or to build things, or to solve problems. Making choices and being creative is extremely important. Children who make regular decisions about how to spend their free time have a chance to develop interests and hobbies outside of technology and iPads and gaming, and they're less likely to depend on your help by complaining, "I'm bored." Children who have time to relax are also creative thinkers, and creativity is an important learning skill. Wrapping up, your child's very busy during their school week, and rushing home to be faced with hours of tutoring and pre-uni needs to be balanced with hours of sport, exercise, good sleep, good friends, and free time. A balanced life leads to a happy and successful one.
Thank you very much for watching our presentation. We hope you find this information useful. If you have any questions or would like to talk to your child's class teacher, please write a note or email the school and their teacher will get in contact with you. Thank you.